First, I'd like to request a roll call vote, please.
Roll call requested, roll call granted on the 813.
And then secondly, I would like to offer up just some insight into bike lanes and how we might think about them as a state benefit and not just something that we see in the metro area. So for decades, actually, I've been working with MnDOT on something called the Highway County Road Safety Plan. This is a joint funded program by both MnDOT and the federal government, wherein individual counties are allowed to develop their own county road safety plan. And as we know, county roads are paid for with trunk highway funds, some of them depending on their designation. But what I want to offer up is I specifically went to every single county and talked with the county engineers and their staffs and asked, what are some of the safety enhancements you would like us to include for your long-term planning? I will tell you, many counties, including Chisago County, Stearns County, Carlton County, St. Louis County, Lake County. I was quick Googling or looking through my documents to make sure I was accurate. Those county engineers want bike lanes. And we have to understand that adding a separate trail is not often possible because of the right-of-way conditions and what we call the typical conditions. So drive down any highway, you will notice that in some places you have a much wider area beyond what we call the edge of traveled way, the edge of the lane, and some places you don't. And so to fit a bike lane there independently and pay for it with separate money just simply is not possible. But what I really want you to know is that bikers are all around Minnesota. This is not a metro area. Way up in Lake County, my friend who's the county engineer up there, she very much wants to encourage bikers to ride on her trunk highways, but she wants them to be able to do it safely. So I just want to advocate for bikers and help you know that this is really a statewide benefit that people are very interested in providing in a safe way. That's all. Thank you.
Senator Johnson Stewart.
Thank you, Senator Jasinski. I want to offer up something I just caution us against. When a project is funded, we get a pot of money for the project, and we often have to split every item that's constructed by funding sources. So sometimes we have money from the feds and sometimes from the state. Sometimes a city will kick in some money, but it gets difficult, okay? And if we're gonna start splitting hairs about what we are gonna fund and what we're not, I wanna remind my committee members that sidewalks are paid for with trunk highway money. I can prove it to you. We have lots and lots of sidewalk out there, and driveways are paid for with trunk highway money. Cattle passes are paid for. Underpasses, which allow people to safely cross under a highway. Pedestrian bridges, culverts. We even have turtle passes that are paid for with highway funding money, and we have it. So I'm just nervous about just opening up this kind of Pandora's box of what we're going to cover and what we're not. The money, when you think about it, if I'm designing a road, I get paid. Everybody should get paid to do their job. But now if we're going to have to start paying engineers and technicians to parcel out every little bit, we're adding an undue burden, and nobody's going to do that for free. Everybody deserves to get paid. So if we're asking them to do work that is minutia and splitting hairs, I think that's not inappropriate. That's not something I'd rather pay for tar or asphalt or bituminous. But I just want to caution you that we routinely pay for sidewalks, driveways, overpasses, et cetera, for pedestrians. And it's just part of our values. Thank you.